Oh, there's like no frosting on top. What happened? There's the frosting. Hello and welcome to my kitchen, except not my kitchen at all, because I put a lot of thought into this and I decided that my kitchen is not the best place to film this because it's kind of nasty and there are kind of stains everywhere. I decided the best place to do this was down here in the family room where it's a bit spacious. I got this table laid out. I don't know if this is like the best angle or whatever, but I'm working with what I got. I hung up some curtains over here to cover up most of the gross stains on the wall. Hopefully you don't see any of those. And I set up a couple of cute things, got some Zelda figurines, and I picked some lilacs that we got there. So I did try to do what I can with the background to make it somewhat interesting. I have done this recipe once before, but I'm going to make it on camera today. I'm going to make the fruitcake from Breath of the Wild that Rosanna Pansino made on her YouTube channel. I'm really excited. This is gonna ruin my diet for tonight, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta ruin your diet for a night. Since I'm filming on my phone and I don't have like a laptop or anything to have right here, I have all the ingredients written down. I could have just printed them out, but then I decided to write them down because for fun. I don't freaking know. So why don't we just get started instead of rambling on for a million years, because that's what I do. I'm awkward and I ramble because I don't know what to say. And so I say the same thing over and over and over. As Rosanna Pansino would say, let's get started. By the way, I really hope that you can see decently what I'm doing. If at any time you can't, I'll try to like lift things up so you can. I really did not think this through. This angle is not that great, but we're gonna work with it. So first thing we need to do is separate our eggs. We need to separate 6 eggs. We've got some eggies right here. Wish me luck. I'm not very good at cracking eggs. I tend to fumble miserably whenever I try to crack eggs. Okay. We got him. We got it. Alright. Oh no. Don't break, please. I think the first egg went over without too much misery. Little tiny bit of yolk. I'm trying my best, I swear. Next egg. That one was a little better. This one will be easier. Alright. I totes know what I'm doing. And the yolk is breaking. Okay. There we go. That's 2. My fingers are getting very, very slimy, but that's all part of the fun. Am I right? Oh, I just cracked some yolk on my pants. I know I'm not saying very much right now, but separating eggs is a fine art, and I'm very nervous right now. Okay, there we go, there we go. We got this, we got this. There. Okay. I'm not being very articulate, but this is making me very, very nervous. Okay, 2 more. This is gross, but I'm gonna wipe my slimy hands on my pants. Underneath this flannel, I'm just wearing sweatpants that I've been wearing for the past 2 days anyway, so they really need to be washed anyway, so don't even worry about it. Oh, I almost lost a yolk there. The rest of this recipe is gonna be a lot easier. Last egg. Oh crap. If someone wants to give me a tutorial on how to properly crack eggs, that'd be nice. Did it. Alright, eggs are cracked and separated. That was very nerve-wracking. We need to add 1 cup of sugar to the egg yolks and whisk. So I'm going to transfer the yolks to this bigger bowl. I don't have a lot of working space on here right now because it's just crowded in ingredients. I'm gonna set the whites over here and we got the yolks. I'm gonna transfer to this bowl right here. And I looked everywhere for like a whisk, like a normal like hand whisk. I do have an electric mixer, which we will need. But I looked everywhere for like a normal whisk, and I could not find one. So we're gonna use a fork for this part. because I don't want to use the electric mixer yet. Also, holy crap, this is full. I'm the one that filled it up though, so I can't complain. All right, I'm actually going to use the half cup because it's smaller and this is filled really full. So half cup and another half cup. I'm going to whisk this up, except using a fork, kind of try to show you. So next we need to add all of the rest of the wet ingredients and a whisk again. So the rest of the wet ingredients, we need half a cup of oil, pure vegetable oil right here. I need half a cup of water. I'm gonna have to go to the sink real quick and get half a cup of water because I did not think that went through. I forgot that we needed water for this, so I will be right back. Very gently coming back with half a cup of water. And there we go. 1 teaspoon of almond extract and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and that's almond extract. Vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon, right? Oh no, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Boy, I need to be reading these correctly. I brought down a 1/4 teaspoon. Where is it? Here we go. Oh shoot. I just spilled a tiny bit in there, but that's okay. And we'll do 2 of these. Oh geez. I'm spilling tiny little droplets in there. I need a teeny tiny bit back because I'm like spilling droplets in there. Okay, that works. But that's okay, that's not perfect. And I'm a mediocre chef, but I do love to cook and bake and all that junk, so I'm doing my best over here. We need 1 teaspoon of almond extract. I love almond extract, it's so yummy. I mean, not like plain. Have you ever tried almond extract plain? The other day, I made my brother try a spoonful of almond extract. Needless to say, he wasn't thrilled. Burned the entire inside of its mouth, and then he made me try a little bit to get back at me. And it's super strong, man. Friggin' burns. Anyway, we're gonna whisk this up now. Just gonna kind of scrape the edges. I also didn't find a rubber spatula either, so that's gonna be fun. We'll have to make do. Ah! Oh, my spill looks like a little Mickey Mouse. Stay. It didn't stay. Should have had these paper towels over here to begin with. Lord knows I need them. There's gonna be paper towels in the background. Please don't mind. Okay. Mix all dry ingredients in another bowl except the extra sugar and add egg mixture to dry ingredients and whisk. Cool, 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 cool. Good thing I started with a smaller bowl then, because everything is gonna go into here. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered. I could have poured it into the... You know what? Let's just mix the dry ingredients. So we need 2 cups of flour. Big giant thing of flour. One. Oh, I just got a poof of flour all in my face. And 2. Getting flour all over the table, but you know that's baking for you. If you don't make a mess, then are you really baking? I don't really know what I meant by that. Teaspoon of baking soda. This is almost gone, dang boy. I need to get more baking soda. Boop. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm gonna do the baking powder first because I already have this. We need the other one for the salt. Why did I do that? Why did I take the whole lid off? That'll be much easier. Just kidding. It doesn't really fit. There we go. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So 1/4. Da, 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 da. So far so good. I don't really want to use the fork for this part. Use a spoon to get all mixed. Here's a shot of what I'm doing in case you were wondering. Not very exciting. Just mixing up a bunch of flour and whatnot. I am way too awkward to be doing YouTube videos. I'm gonna just pour the egg mixture right on in, right? Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this all together. I don't know if I should maybe use the fork for this part because it technically says whisk. It's starting to smell good. It's starting to smell like cake batter. Alright, I should maybe use the fork because it's kind of clumpy. So I'm almost out of space on my phone, so what I'm probably gonna have to do is take a quick break for a second and put this footage on my computer and then come back and do the rest. But I have about 8 minutes left, so we're gonna see what we can do in that 8 minutes. So now we're going to make the meringue part of it. I'm actually gonna have to reuse this bowl to make the meringue because that's the only other mixing bowl I have. We're gonna wash this bowl out and then try to get the meringue started. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take a break in a second here. Ugh. So we're gonna transfer our whites in here. So what we're going to do with these egg whites is we need the electric mixer, and I am going to beat these eggs until they're very, very frothy. And then we're going to add some sugar in it to make some meringue. This part's pretty cool. This is like my favorite part of the recipe, so I'll probably take a break before I start this just to make sure that it all gets on camera and I'm not like do it super fast because meringue takes quite a bit of time and effort, but it's worth it. This cord is very, very all wound up. I don't know what words I'm trying to use. Before I start, I'm going to take a break. It'll be literally a second for you. You won't even notice, but I'm gonna take a break and put this footage on my computer, and I'll be right back. It'll be literally a second for you. Okay, I am back. See, I told you it was only gonna be a second for you. So let's get to making our meringue. These are the egg whites. I can't really show you because I'm afraid they're gonna topple all out of the bowl there. But we're going to beat them until they're very, very frothy. Alright, I don't know if you can see that very well, but they are very, very bubbly. And I have a friend who's trying to visit. They were locked in my room so they wouldn't mess around with the ingredients and stuff. Come here, sweet girl. So she decided to come visit me because I opened my door for a second and I forgot to shut it. What do you think? Unfortunately, this is not for you. Hopefully she won't mess with stuff. She's a pretty good girl. It's 1/4 cup of sugar that we are going to slowly rain in here as I am whisking, and it's going to turn into meringue. I put the sugar way over here because I thought I was done with it, but no, I'm just stupid. Now I'm done with this. So hopefully I don't make a big old fumbling mess of this. I am not gonna be able to show it on camera super well until after the meringue is done because this is gonna take kind of a steady hand. I don't know if I should pour the sugar with my right hand or if I should whisk with my right hand because I'm right-handed. Which of these do you think is going to be more difficult? I guess I should probably whisk with my right hand. Wish me luck! This part of the recipe is fun, but it's difficult. My bowl's going everywhere! So I'm supposed to continue to whisk this until it has a stiff peak. Does that look like a stiff peak? I don't really know how to tell. If I'm unsure, I should probably go a little bit longer just to be safe. Okay, this be looking pretty stiff to me. Boop! Stay. It didn't stay. So, I don't know. This looks pretty stiff to me. I'm gonna call it good. Oh yeah, that's stiff, boy. That's stiff. Meringue job well done. I'm gonna set my electric mixer. Sorry, you have a dirty electric mixer in the back here, but that's okay, you can live with it. So now what we're going to do is mix the meringue into our batter. So we're gonna fold it into the batter to keep the air from coming out of the meringue or whatever. So we're gonna fold it in 3 parts into here. That looks to be about 1/3. Not really sure how I'm gonna show you while also doing this because folding kind of takes a steady hand. Can you see it decently? Can you kind of see what I'm doing? You scoop under the bowl and you fold it over. It's like a more gentle version of mixing something. So I'm just gonna continue to do that down here where it's easier for me because I don't want to screw it up. I'm gonna go ahead and add another 1/3. Gently fold it over. This cake definitely takes a lot of work. My arm's getting very tired, but it's gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna add the last part here. I guess it doesn't really matter if the batter gets into this bowl anyway, because it's all going here anyway. Oh, my arm's tired, but we're gonna fold the rest of this. We're almost done, and then we can bake them. And then last but not least, we're going to decorate. I'm not very good at cake frosting. I've only had like one other experience, which was the first time I made this cake. And frosting's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like, boy, let me tell you, trying to get like the corner is way harder than I thought it was going to be. But we're going to try our best, and hopefully it's gonna turn out decent looking. Does that look pretty mixed to you? I don't know if you're gonna really tell because of the lighting, but I am going to call that nice and mixed or folded, I guess. Hi Rari, what you doing? Cute. So now for this part, we do have to go up to the kitchen. I will take you with me. I'm not going to like be talking or whatnot because my family's asleep up there and I don't want to wake them up. But for this part of the recipe, I don't have a choice. You know, the oven's upstairs. So we're gonna go upstairs. I'll take you with me and we'll pour this into our cake pans and get it into the oven, and yeah. Hello again. We now have 2 beautiful looking cakes. They smell so good and I'm so excited. I'm getting really tired. It's like 3 in the morning, so I'm kind of just like ready to have a piece of this cake and just chill. But we're gonna finish this up. We're almost done. We're going to level these cakes and decorate them, and then we will be good to go. I have a bread knife here that I'm gonna use to level this cake. I don't think this is going too bad so far. Okay, that could have been worse. It's a little bit crumbly up here, but that's okay. This isn't going to be the top of the cake anyway. The top of the cake is actually going to be the bottom side of one of them, which it'll be much easier to frost. This is going to be like the middle part of the cake. So now I'm gonna go ahead and level this one. Okay, I don't know if you can see that very well. It's a little bit uneven in the middle there, but good enough for me, good enough for an amateur, I would say. Alright, so now that both of these cakes are leveled, I am going to set them in the fridge for a little while I get ready the rest of the ingredients. Oh, that was close. I forgot the strawberries in there when I grabbed all the ingredients. Dropped my cutting board. So at one point we did have like an icing bag with like a little star tip, but I looked everywhere for it and I couldn't find it. So I figured these like basically have like a star tip. Can you see that? They basically have like a star tip already embedded into them, so I'm gonna try my best to make like the little star, whatever they're called, little dollop star things. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna try my best to make it look like the picture. It ain't gonna be amazing. What am I doing here? There we go. But it's gonna be something. Big melon boy over here. And I just realized I forgot an orange upstairs. So I have to go get an orange. Be right back again. I got an orange, and just in case, I also got some more strawberries. So we're going to start with these strawberries because they are much darker and prettier looking, which means they will most likely taste better. Not that it'll really matter, because they'll be drowned in whipped cream anyway. But what we're going to do is cut the tops off the strawberries. And we're going to set it up like this, and we're going to cut it into 4 slices. Like so. And we're going to do the same thing with a whole bunch of strawberries, because these are going to go in the center of the cake. Little tiny bug just flew past the camera. That's fun. It was so freaking good. Giant strawberry pile. I hope you can see this. I did the best I could with this setup. I apologize. That was a very loud clap. We want orange wedges, so I'm gonna go ahead, cut her right down the middle. Cut down the middle again. Right here. For the lime, we want lime slices. I'm gonna do my best with this. I guess I'll cut it down the middle first. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. I need at least 6 lime slices. Wow, that is a funky looking slice. Can you see that? I don't know if you can tell. It's a funky looking slice there. Also, wow, that smells amazing. I love lime. I love like lemon and lime flavored stuff. So good. Yum, yum, yum. I will literally eat like lemon wedges plain. I think they're so good. We need 1 more slice. Then I'm going to cut these lime slices in half. So they basically look like the orange wedges, but they're not like wedges. They're slices. I don't know. Got our whole array of fruit here. I just realized I've been eating on camera. It's probably messed up my lipstick. Sometimes I forget that I'm wearing makeup because I never wear makeup. I'll be back. I'm gonna grab the cakes and check my lipstick. This is the part where I'll most likely screw it up because they probably were not chilling long enough, but we're gonna go ahead with it anyway because I feel pretty cool. But I kind of just need to go ahead with it because I am really tired and I have a church thing that I have to get up tomorrow for, but you know, worth it as long as I get a nice slice of cake. So what we're gonna do here is we just want a thin layer of whipped cream. I got my offset spatula here, which I'm absolutely terrible at using, but we're gonna try our best. I don't know how she makes it look so easy, but frosting a cake is hard, man. I mean, this part doesn't really matter too much because it's just gonna be the inside of the cake, which nobody's gonna see, they're just gonna taste. So like, it doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to hold the strawberries in place. Now what we're going to do is take our strawberries and we are going to shingle them. This is a very big strawberry thing. We're going to shingle them in 2 rings. Just like so. How does she make it look so easy? Ta-da! Now you'll see 1 more ring in the middle here. I'm actually gonna have strawberries left over. All right. She looking good. So now what we need to do is take our whipped cream, and this time we can go a little bit crazy with the whipped cream. We want it all around the edge. We want to fill all of this up. Now we're going to take our second layer of cake, and we're literally just going to plop it on top of this cake, except we're going to do it upside down. Wish me luck. There. That wasn't so bad. I did it. And we're just going to pat her down. So now we're going to frost literally the entire cake. And this is most likely going to be the part where I screw up because frosting the cake is very hard. I have like 7 minutes left to record. Recording on your phone is so inconvenient, but I'm going to frost the cake within those 7 minutes, and then I don't know, but we're gonna frost the cake for sure. I'm kind of scared. So I was looking at like how to frost videos a while back, and you're supposed to kind of push it like towards the edge. Oh boy, I'm already seeing like bald spots. But this is, you want it to kind of like overlap over the edge. That's how you're gonna avoid like the bare edges. We're also dripping all over. But even if this is a mediocre frosting job, it's still going to taste delicious. So you know what? Whatevs. Actually not doing as bad as I thought I was going to. Oh, I say as I literally make a bald spot over here. Alright, so only like 2 more minutes left on my phone, so I am going to frost the rest of this off camera. Hopefully make it look somewhat decent. Then I'll be back to cut it up and put the fruit on top and all that good junk. Hello, it's up close me now. So no matter how long I let the cake chill, I kept running into the same problem. This crap kept turning into actual whipped cream soup. After I got off camera, I went ahead and let the cake chill for a long time because I thought that was the problem. But no matter what, and I also put this back in the fridge for a while to see if it would harden up a bit, but it was just continuously turning into like liquid, dripping down the sides, completely unworkable. I think the problem is I just got the wrong kind of whipped cream. I guess this is like a whipped topping, and it's not exactly whipped cream. I'm not really entirely sure. Last time I did this, I got like Cool Whip, and that I remember that working pretty good. It wasn't amazing. So yeah, unfortunately the decorating of the cake ain't really gonna happen. I'll show you what I got. I cut off a slice and I decorated it to the best of my ability. A little disappointing, but in the future I'll maybe do this recipe again because it's a really cool recipe and I love it a lot. I really want to be able to do it justice someday, and clearly this time I did not, but I'll show you what I got, and then I'm gonna freaking eat it and go to bed. So if you look at it from down here, it looks pretty okay. I mean, ignore that little goopy whipped cream over there. It's right here, it looks pretty good. And then you go up here and you're like, oh, there's like no frosting on top. What happened? There's the frosting. It's all down there. But I kind of put the fruit in the somewhat right order that it's supposed to be in. There's just no whipped cream holding it into place, so it could probably tumble down at any second now. But I am gonna go ahead and give it a taste because I bet it tastes amazing. Actually, from this angle, it doesn't look too bad. Just when you go over here and think, hello. Not really sure how I'm gonna grab a piece of this cake while also filming because I'm right-handed and I'm holding the camera with my right hand, but I'm gonna try to get a piece of it. Alright. So very, very, very delicious. I could eat my melon ball there. Also, I want this raspberry. Why am I still eating on camera? So very, very, very delicious. I love this recipe, so good. The problem is that it's very, very lacking in whipped cream. So it's a little bit dry, but that's on me. That's all my fault. That ain't the recipe's fault. But other than that, Absolutely delicious, 10 out of 10. The recipe's 10 out of 10. If we're talking about my specific cake, you know, like 4 out of 10. I don't know, I mean, I think I did the cake part of it really, really well. Then when it came to decorating, I lost a good like 4 or 5 points. I'm so tired, I'm so wiped out. I've been working on this video for like 3 hours tonight, but I am ready to wash this makeup off, eat the rest of this cake while probably supplementing a lot of whipped cream. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry for my extreme awkwardness tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out my other videos. I do like weight loss videos, and sometimes I do pet videos, and all that junk, and yeah, alright, subscribe, and okay, I'll see you next time. Bye!